Hi, everyone, and welcome to your Angel Pick a Card reading. I am so excited to do this for you. I have three piles here today. We have pile one with the Howlite crystal. We have pile two with the raw rose quartz. And we have pile three with the Chevron amethyst. So take your time and let whatever pile or crystal that resonates with you help you with your decision. And I will see you in your individual piles. Hi there to those of you who chose pile one or this Howlite crystal. Let's get right into your reading. We're going to start with the overall energy card, which is expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. So that is going to be the overall energy for the reading, okay? And let's just get into the rest of the cards here. So we have quite a few oracle cards today. I will be setting the tarots aside to pull with an oracle at the end. All right, so very excited to get started. King of Earth. Two of Wands. Six of Air or Six of Swords. Queen of Gabriel, and that would be Wands as well, so Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have a little bit of everything here. Earth Angel, all right. Earth and Ground, okay. I can see how that ties into that right away. And Perfect Timing. All right, pile one, let's see. This is all about expressing yourself, feeling confident to express yourself, saying how you truly feel, and somehow it's going to guide and propel you forward. So first up, we have the King of Earth, or King of Pentacles. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Okay, this is so good. Taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. We have Six of Air, Six of Swords. I'm just going straight with moving on. Okay, so this is forward movement. And what I love is when the cards are all going the same way, right? So he's kind of facing that way, but that's fine. But these two, right? Once we start talking about taking next steps or moving, it's forward movement that way. And then we have the Queen of Wands. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. And we also have back here partnering with others. And the other thing I love here is that the card has come up, perfect timing, right? So it's you can do this or you can do anything right now. Okay, passion, charming, brilliant, independent. But right now. And then we have Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. And Earth and Ground. When you are an Earth Angel, when you are an empath, you need to stay grounded down. And I just love, it's a beautiful card. So let's figure out what this is all about. Clearly, you're moving on in a new path. Clearly, there's something coming up for you. There's going to be offers made because you have choices to make with the Two of Wands. And you're looking out. You're trying to make plans. Where do you see yourself going? What do you see yourself doing? But you're definitely moving on. from wherever it is that you are right now. And you're going to do it with, I don't know, just Queen of Wands. I mean, charming and passionate, okay? And so that kind of ties back, I want to say, to this overall expression, right? The charming and passionate. So when you're speaking and expressing how you feel on this new journey, change that you're going to make in your life, you really have to be truthful. Okay, you have to say exactly what it is that you're thinking and feeling, and that is going to keep you in your own power as you move forward with whatever it is. And it's going to be different for everyone. It will not be the same, okay? But whatever it is, it's going to be successful. When the King of Earth or King of Pentacles is involved, right? Just very practical, right? And again, earth and ground. So here we are, earth and ground, okay? But I feel just with the King, because the King of Pentacles is the card that is starting everything out for you here, then it is going to be very responsible. Whatever it is that you're going to do, it is going to be very practical. And because of that, you're going to be able to make sound decisions. But the most important thing here that the message that the angels are giving you today is your expression. So whatever it is that whatever decisions you're making, be clear. Be clear of what your intentions are. If you're going to be working with other people, let them know what your clear intention is. And that's going to be the best foot forward for you, I think, so that everybody's on the same page. And if you're doing it on your own, just to keep you on the same page, right? Like, when you have a lot of balls in the air, you need to have a solid plan, a solid focus. So I think that's it for the oracles. I'm going to pull the tarot here, and let's just see what we have. Page of Wands. Okay, great. I'm going to put the Page of Wands here because I feel that it can go with either, but especially here where you're really right. You're ready to take the next steps. You're ready to make bold, ambitious choices. Well, the Page of Wands is here to give you even more ideas on how to make those bold choices and, kind of set up whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Okay, next we have the World. Okay, I like that. And what I like about the World, and the fact that I even just, without thinking, of course, intuitively said it here, it's this moving, right? You're moving forward. But also, because I think of, the earth is spinning, right? So it's always moving. So it's forward movement, but also with the World, I just feel like it's kind of maybe the end of a cycle for you, where whatever it is that you used to do, or you may still be doing a particular thing, and this could be something you're going to start on the side. I mean, again, it's going to be different for everyone, but it's going to be angel of success. It's going to be successful for you. It's taking off onto a new start, even if it's a hobby or, a side gig that you're doing, whatever it may be, it will be successful, but it is the completion of one thing and moving on to the next. All right, and then we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, perfect, which again kind of goes here. And even along with the Page of Wands, right? You're going to start, and the King of Pentacles. It just goes with everything. So you are actually going to be, it's your vision, right? It's like this card here, looking ahead, making the plans, planting the seeds of what it is that you want to accomplish and find success in. So I love this message. These cards, the tarot cards, just come out and confirmed and clarified, you know, went right straight along with all of the oracles that we pulled. And just know this is the perfect time to do this. And even right here, it's right now. So if you've been sitting on the fence or unsure about when you should start, whatever it is that you're going to do here, now is the time. I did that with a little snap. So now is the time. And I also want to say, you're just looking at this with ideas. Because you're in this Two of Wands energy, don't shut down any ideas. Be open-minded. I feel that that's important to say, that they would like me to say that for you. And when you're speaking and when you're going, like I said, if you're going to be dealing with other people, and maybe you are because there's two people here in this card, speak with clarity, express how you feel. So if something's brought up and it's not sitting right with you, or you're just not feeling it, don't be afraid to speak, okay? And maybe give out, or sorry, not give out, but maybe do not be afraid to express your ideas. All right, that is that's the reading for you there, pile one. I really like the messages that your angels brought forward. Let's just see if there's anything else here for my little angel deck for guidance or just additional information. Oh, that one, okay. Hope. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. The angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful. So keep faith with your dreams and visions, right? Your ideas, your dreams, your vision. What are you seeing? Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. Again, right here. Okay? Then send out positive thoughts. Okay? You're planting the seeds for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Ask the angels for help, and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring them to life. Hope is a magnet. Sorry, I can't see this very well. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. It couldn't have been more perfect. So that's your reading, pile one. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'm very happy with everything that came out here for you. Good luck with whatever it is that you're going to be doing. And I will see you next time. Hi to everyone who chose pile two and this rose quartz crystal. This will be your angel pick a card reading, and I'm very excited to do this for you. So we have an overall energy card. I also have 3 tarot, which I will pull at the end, with an oracle card that I have here for further guidance, inspiration, or confirmation and clarity. So let's get started with overall energy. Prayer. I'll read them after. 10 of air, okay, or 10 of swords, all right. The sun, I like that coming after the 10 of swords. That's very good, that's a good thing. All right. The 9 of wands, okay. Solutions. I feel like we're telling a story here. Okay. Study and learning. Learning experience. And take action. Okay, so let's start here with the card. Prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment, and with a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is, and all else is an illusion. Thank you. Okay. So the first thing I'm seeing here with the Ten of Swords is the end of a difficult situation. And I just feel that this prayer card is maybe something that you pile to, that you maybe had done a lot of praying, and it doesn't necessarily have to be to God. It can be to Source, Universe, whomever it is that you believe in, okay? But you really were leaning on your source, all right? And it says embrace the change, okay? Because it's coming to an end. Tens are an ending, new beginning right after, and we have the sun here, which is good, okay? Expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction, okay? And that can be an addiction to anything. It doesn't have to be, you know, the usual, what we think of as in drugs or alcohol or whatever. There are many things you can be addicted to. And it's kind of funny because what just popped in was like the prayer is almost like the serenity. Is it the serenity prayer? Yeah. Okay. But the great news is here, pile two, that if this is something that you're experiencing right now, know that there's going to be a positive outcome. If this could even possibly be something that you've gone through in the past, and you could be maybe kind of down here in this area in the recent past, and you're down here in this area, or this is something that could be coming up in the future. You're working on it now, so just know that there's positivity to come. So let's look at the rest of the cards. Well, I mean right here, there's change that's happening. You've been through a lot. You've been through a difficult situation, whether it's addiction or whatever it may be. It's going to be different for each one of you. Some of it may specifically hit that. But you're coming out on the other side, or you have come out on the other side already. And with this change, it's bringing a lot of new opportunities, right? A lot of new, it says brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine, which I think here is in the prayer, okay? And when I see the Nine of Fire, I think it's just a reminder that you always have had your angels with you. They've been with you the entire time. And that you have shown, it says here, resilience, that you have shown a real resilience to be able to come out of, bounce back from whatever it may be from this Ten of Swords. And solutions with Archangel Zadkiel. It says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. This is really, I almost want to say it feels like a love story to yourself, like how resilient you were, how you didn't give up. You saw the light, the sun at the end of the tunnel, that you are practicing right now self-control and patience, and that you are praying and keeping in the forefront of your mind, right, that you need healing. And call on Archangel Zadkiel for that healing energy, okay? But what I also love is that somewhere in here it had mentioned change, and I'm going to say, was it here? Expect things to get better now, okay? Embrace the change. So through all this, you have learned something, whether it's you've learned a lesson, you've learned just how strong and resilient and prepared you are for difficult situations. You've learned who you are through this. Well, it has learning experience. Maybe this entire Ten of Swords was a learning experience for you. But there's something about it, because it's study and learning, where I want to say that maybe the change that you're going to make now that you've come out of this, you've decided, you know what, there's bigger and better things for me to do out there. Or even not even so much that. It could just be, I want to nurture myself after this. And I'm going to do that. You know, I love reading. I love learning new things. So I'm going to make it, whether it's you actually go back to school or you just do this on your own, but you're going to make it a habit to, you know, read new books. But I want to say maybe even go back to school, because this kind of reminds me of a little chalkboard behind here, sort of. And they're saying, do it, take action. There's no time like the present. And like I said, if this is something that you have just come through, you're working through this now. Excellent. Okay, you're taking the action. If maybe you're still in this situation, know that you are going to come out the other side having learned something and wanting to continue to learn. And it could even just be about yourself. It could be about whatever the Ten of Swords situation was for you. Like maybe if it was an addiction, maybe you want to study and learn, and maybe you want to counsel people about that now. Oh no, that just popped in. So, and bring healing energy to others and be their light and show them what resilience is. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of getting from that. So that's the main part of your reading pile too. I love the messages that are coming in. Now let's take a look at tarot. We have Two of Wands. Perfect. Progress, right? This is all progress. Study and learning experience, taking the action, moving forward, coming out of this. But Two of Wands is also making plans, right? Looking at what it is that you want to do. And I just put it on this card, so I'm feeling it definitely goes with the studying and learning. You want a forward movement. You want progression forward. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay, now we have the Hierophant, right? The teacher and the student. I was just saying, maybe you want to go back in school and learn, or study and learn. Maybe if it was say something about addiction so that you can help to counsel others. Okay, I love the way this happens. And Page of Cups, friendship. I think through all this, one of the lessons that you may have learned is how to be kind and loving to yourself. To be your own friend, okay? To have self-control, to have patience. To be proud of yourself, to be your biggest advocate. All right, you don't need someone else to do that for you. You can do it for yourself. It's lovely when others do it for you, but you can also do it for yourself. So I kind of feel like those are the main messages. Let me get from my deck here. Oops, kind of turned a little sideways. Let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come out for you, pile two. It's a beautiful message. I really wish you well with getting out of this Ten of Swords energy, whatever it is for you. But I feel good about it because I see the progression of what you know, of what's to come for you. And just showing gratitude and thanks to the universe, source, to God, or whomever it is for you. You know, your angels, because they've been there with you the whole time, holding you up even when you felt like you were on your own. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, a couple came out. Nice. All right. So wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. That's what this card is, right? It may feel really heavy here, but if you look at the big picture overall, it's looking pretty good. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Okay. The second one is adventure. Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. The angel wisdom suggests you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light the way. I feel like it's coming in right here, right? Then watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. Explore the new with excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy, and hope. It's beautiful too, and it just, you know what? Just very roundly ties in with everything here. So that is your reading, pile 2. I'm very happy for you to be getting out of this 10 of Swords energy and being able to move on and possibly even help others along the way, which I kind of feel for some of you is the path that's going to be taken, the adventure you're going to go on, the wisdom you're going to be able to share with others. So thank you very much, and I will see you in your next reading. Hi, everyone who chose pile 3 and this Chevron Amethyst crystal. Let's get right into your angel pick a card reading here. We do have an overall energy, and we also have 3 tarot that I will pull at the end with an oracle card, okay, or an angel message card, really. So let's get started. Okay, that's perfect. Positive outcome. I love to see that. This is very good. All right. 5 of Earth. Five of Wands. So 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Oh my God, 5 of Air, so 5 of Swords. Hello. I think there's change that needs to happen, but whatever it is, there's going to be a positive outcome, pile 3. But we'll get into it. We'll get in and read all these. But yeah, wow, that is a lot. I don't think I've ever had 3 5s come up like that before. Yeah, definitely need some change. Definitely. But there's a positive outcome. Change your life. Okay, well there, as I say sometimes when I'm doing a reading and I pull out a few cards and I'm like, all right, there's the message. We're done. That was short and sweet. Yeah, okay, let's get the rest of these. Take a step back, okay. Spiritual growth, all right. And reconsider. Okay. Well, okay. Let's just go straight into for what it is. There's definitely a change that you have to make. But let's look at what the overall energy of the card says, or the overall energy is by reading the card here, positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. And I feel right now that, well, the reason this is the overall energy is because right now there's some stuff going on. I mean, we have fear surrounding money, possibly. It also may be job loss or uncertain. It says self-employment. So maybe some of you who are self-employed, maybe business is down and you're not sure if you should be continuing on with it. I say yes because it's given us a positive outcome here. You just may need to take a step back, all right? And also it says the wisdom to help, accept help from others. 5 of Wands, we have conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time, then stand up for yourself. It can also be very ambitious people. Okay. Because you think of the Five of Wands, it's where they're all, you know, kind of with their little wands fighting against one another. Five of Swords, mistakes, melodrama, reassessment. So I like that we have a reassessment and a reconsider. Okay. And that's the Five of Swords. And with that card, I always think, during all this drama and conflict, are there any winners? No, not really. You may feel like you may win the battle, but you don't win the war, so to speak. That's the way I feel about the Five of Swords. And we have Change Your Life, which is a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So I really want to say, before I get in down here, is coming back to the positive outcome, right? When you're in the middle of all of these fives, okay, it's very hard to be positive, is what I'm thinking. I know it would be if it was me. So I'm thinking for you, Pile 3, who, you know, whatever your situation is, whether it's, you know, your job or your self-employment or money, or whether it's just conflict with others, or whether it's just, you know, constant little battles, but who's really winning. Until that changes, or not until it changes, the only way it can change is if you take the steps to make it change. And I think with take a step back, all right, it says, thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Exactly. This isn't serving you. Okay? Not at all. And when you want to break free of all of this five energy, change the way you think. Okay? You may have to remove yourself from some people. You may have to reconsider, right? Relationships, friendships, jobs, business, whatever it is. You may have to reconsider it. You may have to reassess, all right? But know that when you do that, you can also embrace new opportunities. And you may even have, because it says spiritual growth, you may even have an opportunity here for spiritual growth if you're open to it. So what I want to say based on the overall energy card is, step one, if you're in all of this, okay, if you're maybe just in one of them, okay, let's start with changing your mindset. Your mind is powerful, your ego's powerful. But I like to think that your heart and soul are more powerful. So we can start having, you know, positive outlooks, telling yourself positive things about your future and how you want to change and how you're going to make the changes, telling yourself positive things about who you are and what you're willing to accept and not accept. Telling yourself that you would like to grow spiritually. It's like you're planting seeds, right? And that's, I'm going to say a 1 and a 6, a 7. And it's Archangel Chamuel, who you can call upon for help during this. But a 7 is all about choices, right? Making choices, making a choice for positive affirmations for yourself and your life as you're experiencing it. And it's about planting the seeds of where you want to see your life change and how you want it to change. So I love this. I love this. And like I said, it's going to be different for everyone. You could be in all 3 fives, right? You could just be in one of them or a couple of them. But take a step back, reassess, reconsider. And my spiritual growth, I want to say, and go within, right? You can do all the positive affirmation that you want, but you do have to put it to action. You just can't say the words. You do actually have to put it into action. And I think that you also need to go within yourself here too and just try to figure out the best way to make these changes in your life happen, and to trust your intuition so that if an opportunity comes for change, you're able to grab a hold of it, okay? So I think that's an important message that they're trying to get through here. And yeah, step away from anything that's not serving you. That's the biggest, along with, become a positive Polly. Those are the things that I want to say to you. Now, let's look at tarot. 6 of Swords, love it. 10 of Swords, okay, and the High Priestess, oh my God. Okay, so 6 of Swords is moving on from choppy to calmer waters. This is exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about moving on from all this into something positive. Okay, so here's the choppy. We're going over to the smooth, calm water. 10 of Swords, endings. Yes, this all needs to end. Okay, I love it when the tarot comes out and matches, just confirms and clarifies the cards on the table. And then we have the High Priestess. What did I say about spiritual growth? Maybe you're going to have to go within. The High Priestess is all-knowing, and all-knowing comes from within. We know everything we need to know. It's just whether or not we go in and try to pull it out. Okay, I guess that's the easiest way to explain it, to bring it out to the surface, to remember it, to put it into practice, right? Which comes back over to the overall energy card. And the High Priestess, the Angel of Power. Yes, that's the main message. I'm going to just do one last oracle card here, which is like, just a positive message that may go along with this. It may be something else that you need to hear. We won't know until it comes out. The angels know. So okay, and there it is. Cooperation. Angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good. Eliminate power. Oh my goodness. Okay. Eliminate power struggles, conflicts, and competition which come from an ego desire to win. Cooperation for the highest good promotes harmony and togetherness and draws the best from everyone. Make it your aim that everyone has a sense of satisfaction from work done. Then you become a spreader of goodwill and harmony. Right? Your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. Your attitude of sharing will ensure that you benefit in your turn, for the angels will bless your endeavors. So maybe this change is the spiritual growth. Maybe you're going to, this change in your life is going to be like a complete 180, if not 360. And you're going to take these experiences, and what did it say here? How you can assist other people. I don't know, that may be for some of you, but that is also a wonderful message right there, cooperation. And especially since the 5 of Swords is out here, right? I just, yeah, and this card here about walking away from the drama, cooperation. So that is your message, pile 3. I am so happy. I'm not happy that you may be going through this right here, but I'm so happy that there is a positive message here in the end and some guidance on how to step forward and to start moving yourself out of the 555s here that we have. So that is it. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next reading.